it a violin lesson after today's session with you guys. I know I was just thinking about some other things that I thought might be of utility for you as far as communication goes. And we were talking about, firstly, having those hard conversations, something to realise. And one of the things about a hard conversation is they're only hard because of your perception. So if you believe they're going to be hard, I'll guarantee that you're going to manifest a hard conversation. When you realise, to go back to that feeling of awkwardness, like at the start of the session, when you felt awkward doing the exercise, which then meant how much time did you spend with your mental capacity feeling the awkwardness, as opposed to allowing yourself to calm and just focus on the task at hand and then be able to communicate better. So when we're thinking about this hard conversation, we'll spend a lot of time in the story, in the drama of the actual conversation, which then detracts from our actual objectives. So the more you can just purify your intention before going into a conversation like that, the better it will actually be for you. And again, going back to the point of getting really clear on the objective, on the intentions you actually want to set with the conversation. But more than that, like so often, at the moment in the corporate space, leadership is and interactions with people is done at a specific time. And I know you guys run according to, a certain checklist about how much time you're meant to, or these interviews you're meant to do with people with certain intervals. Well, the thing about it is if you wait to an interval to occur and for the communication to be happening between people, then obviously there's this wasted space. And I was having a chat to Nick today, and one of the points was every single interaction I have is a teaching moment. And my point was my poor daughters. But that's the whole point. If there's something there to learn, I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to get them to think. I'm going to train them in every moment to be able to milk life for what it's all about. And that I feel is part of my role as a father. But just take that to leadership. Like it's the same in every role we have. It's like I'm always, whenever I'm with people, I am observing and I'm watching what happens and I'm feeling into the situation. And then I might put a comment. I might make an observation. I might ask a question. I won't waste an opportunity for a seed to be sown. And so often, people aren't ready to hear it quite yet. They're not ready to quite shift in their personality traits, which are holding them back and limiting them at the moment, because the pain of the present moment hasn't been exceeded, hasn't exceeded the perceived pain that the change might bring. And remember, that's the basic formula for change. When you're operating in the fear spectrum. If you're operating in love, it's very, very different. But most people operate in a fear spectrum of some description. So the modus operandi is the pain of the present moment has to exceed any perceived pain change will bring for the shift to want to occur, to buy in for the shift to occur, to happen. So it's an important thing to realize that some people are just really comfortable in their discomfort. So what do we do as leaders? Well, quite regularly what we can do is sow seeds. And you might even have a young person who just needs to go out there and crash a few times. Cool, don't stop them crashing. As leaders, it's not our job to stop them falling flat on their face. Matter of fact, at times, it's our job to step away so they can fall flat on their face. And that's a really important thing to have a think about and to understand. Sow seeds. Much love. Bye.